In the world of finance, there are few stories as dramatic as the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. What started as a tale of venture capital funding and high-end parties quickly turned into a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked risk-taking and a lack of oversight. The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank has sent shockwaves through the tech industry and beyond, exposing the dark underbelly of the startup culture that has come to define Silicon Valley. In this video, we'll dive deep into the ugly lessons of Silicon Valley Bank's collapse, exploring what went wrong, who is to blame, and what it all means for the future of finance and technology. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride as we take a closer look at one of the most fascinating and troubling stories of our time. Welcome to Zapped. SVB, the bank of choice and ingratiating cheerleader of startup culture. Silicon Valley Bank was the go-to bank for Silicon Valley startups, but it was more than that. It was an ingratiating cheerleader for startup culture, with VCs and angels funding new companies sending entrepreneurs to the bank, which often handled both company accounts and personal finances. SVB bankers would party with tech people and vintners, and some had wine fridges in their offices. This is not necessarily what you want from a fiduciary. Furthermore, SVB's CEO reportedly sold off stock when trouble was ahead, which is not a good look. The investment lords of the valley. As word began to leak about SVB's weaknesses, the VCs who funded the valley's startups had a choice: help the bank holding the industry's assets or pull funds immediately. Some of the biggest players went into self-preservation mode, firing the starting pistol for a bank run. Peter Thiel's Founders Fund advised all its companies to get out of SVB as soon as possible, and a classic bank run took shape, with other VC firms urging pullouts. When a group of VCs came together to pledge support for SVB, its virtual doors were shut. The startup ecosystem and the valley's rugged individuals. In the rush to the lifeboats, hundreds of companies were stranded on deck. The collapse of SVB was disastrous for the startup ecosystem. The tech workers, far from California, who wouldn't be able to meet their payrolls were among those most affected. The rugged individuals of Silicon Valley, who hyped the camaraderie of tech, begged for a government rescue. This event highlights the interconnectedness of the startup ecosystem and the impact that the collapse of one bank can have on hundreds of companies. The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank highlights the importance of having a reliable banking and investment culture, but it's not just about finances. In today's digital age, it's also essential to have a modern approach to networking and business cards. That's where Zapped digital business cards come in. With Zapped, you can create a custom digital business card that's eco-friendly and always up to date. No more wasting paper or fumbling around in your wallet. Just tap or scan your digital business card, and your contact information is instantly shared with your new connection. It's an effortless way to stay connected with the people you meet, and it's a great way to make a lasting impression. So why not join the digital revolution and sign up for a free digital business card with Zapped? Visit our website and create your free digital business card now. Lessons learned. The collapse of SVB offers several lessons for Silicon Valley. First, the banking and investment culture of Silicon Valley needs to be examined critically. Second, the camaraderie of tech must be tempered with caution. Finally, individual interests should be balanced with the collective interests of the startup ecosystem. Conclusion. The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank has exposed the private, shrouded actions of Silicon Valley bankers and investors. Although no depositor lost money, the collapse of SVB had disastrous consequences for the startup ecosystem. This event serves as a reminder that the culture of Silicon Valley needs to be examined critically, and the camaraderie of tech must be balanced with caution. As we conclude our discussion on the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and the lessons it offers for the tech industry, we'd love to hear from you. What do you think can be done to strike a balance between individual interests and the collective interests of the startup ecosystem? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it insightful. Also, subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking discussions on the tech industry. Thanks for watching.
I've tried everything to grow my social media and nothing works. Have you tried Zapped NFC cards? What are those? They're the best way to grow organically. You upload your social media details, you meet people, and then you share your info with just a tap. Really? Now go out and grow your social media.